Good morning. Excuse me. It's Saturday, the 24th of January, 2026. Hope everybody had a good week. It's getting colder. I think, in fact, it's 11 degrees this morning. Uh, it's supposed to be cold. It usually gets cold like this when it's going to snow, and it's been snowing all across the country, and now it's finally getting to hit to the northeast side now. And tomorrow it's supposed to snow, I think, Sunday into Monday. They're predicting, I think, 6 to 8 inches of snow. So this is like a real heavy, excuse me, snowstorm they're predicting. Like I said, we haven't had one here, in at least in New York, for years, like a nor'easter, really. But it's supposed to be that, really. So we'll see how it goes on Monday. My boss already told us that, because everybody knows that the snowstorm is coming and stuff. In fact, we found out a lot because we mailed stuff out, and these people, the lady even called us to tell us that they said her package is going to be delayed until Monday. Because remember, with FedEx, it has to go down to the hub, I think in Tennessee, before it goes back out and stuff. So, and I know Tennessee's probably been hit already with the snowstorm and stuff, and it's, like I said, it's making its way to the northeast, and I know they've been changing prediction. The weathermen get all excited when there's a big snow event. So it's coming to across the country, and it should, like I said, starting tomorrow. Supposed to snow. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's supposed to snow from Sunday into Monday, so we'll see how it goes. We'll probably go. Like I said, they very rarely. Like the only way I won't go to work is unless they shut down the subways. If they shut down the subways because of the snow weather, then I'm not going anywhere, and I'll stay home. But more than likely, I'll be going to work anyway because they won't. Like I said, because they're preparing the city. They got the salt trucks and stuff, and they'll be out Sunday night. Working. I'm sure shoveling the walkways and all that stuff to make sure that people can get by and stuff. So everybody's prepared for it, that it's coming and stuff. And this is not like the first event. I know years ago, especially in Queens. I think when Bloomberg was the mayor, uh, they didn't. I think the snowstorm hit on the weekend, and I think it was like I don't think they predicted it, but it snowed. I think heavier than they expected, and Queens was buried literally in snow, and they basically, I think, had to, and it was like a big stink because people couldn't move with their cars or anything, and so and it happened on the weekend, so that city people had to scramble. And I think it took them like 2 days to dig out from the snow, because like I said, it snowed, and normally, like I said, the snow trucks come out and they'll clear the main street so people can drive and all that stuff, and the buses can get by. But I think it happened on the weekend, and it snowed a lot more than they predicted, and it basically buried. And I think I remember the headline saying Queens buried, and they said it caught the mayor and the city officials off because it snowed a lot more than they expected. And I remember, I think it took like 2 days for them to dig out Queens and stuff because they had to go around and dig out the snow because this wasn't a thing where they could, where they had, they buried us, they put the salt out beforehand. I think it snowed a lot more, and then it just buried. Queens was like buried. But anyway, so I'll see how it goes. We'll probably more likely go to work anyway, even if it snows 6 inches or so. Like I said, as long as I can walk to the subway, and the subway is, like I said, the only way I'm not going to work is, and I got my work phone anyway. So if they say, stay home or work remotely, then I'll do that. But like I said, the only way I won't go to work is unless, like I said, the city shuts down the subway and stuff. And I think during Hurricane, was it Katrina? I think it was with a C. That happened years ago where they had it was like a hurricane and stuff, and everything got flooded and stuff. And then that's when I was working in Jersey, and they shut down everything. They I think the PATH train was even flooded. I think in the PATH train that gets into my job there, it shut down for like a month, I think, because it was flooded, and they had to drain it out, and clean everything up and check the wires and all that stuff. And so after a while, what we had to do was I had to take the train to downtown, to World Trade Center, and then take the path down there to Hoboken. Okay, and then from Hoboken I would have to walk a couple of not a couple of blocks. It was a good long hike to my job in Hoboken, and that's how I had to. And I think we did that for like a month or so, maybe a little bit more than that, uh, because that was the only way to get to work. Because the path train in Hoboken was shut down, and they had to redo it. And then I think after a while, it finally opened up and stuff. And so that way we had to walk coming. That was like I said, it was a considerable hike, and because I remember we had to, and then going home we had to walk all the way back to Hoboken and get on that path train and get back into the city, and then it was a hike. I remember that. That was years ago when that happened. But anyway, so tomorrow is the championship games in the NFC and the AFC. So I watch that tomorrow. Uh, so determine who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Also, I uploaded my He-Man trailer reaction, Masters of the Universe. I uploaded that last night, and also on my Paul's Views and Opinion channel, I had made a video on my phone about the Mets, the two trades they made. That they got Freddie Peralta and Lewis Roberts. So that's on my other channel. You follow the link in the description box. It'll take you to my other channel. And I just have to watch uh, Fallout episode 6 that came out the other day. So I downloaded it, and I'm gonna probably try to watch it this morning. I'm gonna try. Somebody sent me a tumbler, a cup. I drink water because I usually post in my my Instagram account what dinner I eat. And he sent it to me, and for some reason these idiots, the post office, they sent the things that they tried to deliver, but that's my stepfather wasn't here, I guess, so they didn't deliver, so they left a notice, and they said you could reschedule it. So I rescheduled to be last Saturday for them to deliver it again, and they never came. So what I'm going to try to do is, I hate to do this, but I think it's at the post office, and I think I have the thing that I printed out when I rescheduled the thing for delivery, and it never came. So I have that with me. I think I have it somewhere in this pile of papers I have up here. If I can have that in my ID, and I'll just take the bus to Fordham to the post office, and hopefully it's there, because I think it's supposed to be there until like February or something. I think that's what it said on that original orange thing that they give you in the post office. Okay, so I have that, and like I said, I think I have the slip of paper that had the new confirmation number, so I think they should be able to find it from that. And I got my ID, so I should be able. And I don't think I threw away the orange paper. Maybe I have it up here somewhere. I can find that, and I can hopefully get my tumbler that the guy sent me. And I really hate that they that they did that. He sent it through the post office. I think if he'd sent it through FedEx or something, it'd have probably got here, because FedEx, or UPS would have, they would have dropped it off. Because I told them to leave it by the mailboxes, but they didn't even do that unless somebody stole it, which I don't think happens, because usually this building people, when they get delivery packages and stuff, I see they have a table in the lobby, and they also put stuff by the mailboxes. And usually people don't take other people's stuff, so I'm hoping that it's in the post office. If I can find those two pieces of paper, that I can get that tumbler. And okay, but anyway, so what am I gonna do today? What is it? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go out. Like I said, I'm gonna get up. It's a little bit later than normal. It's like 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna get up and wash up, and then I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. Okay, and then try to watch Fallout, and then I'm gonna see if I can leave like maybe like 1 o'clock and go to and take the bus to the post office, and hopefully I can get those if I find those two things here, which I think I should be able to. And I should be able to, and got my ID, and hopefully get that. I think that's the tumbler that the guy sent to me. And hopefully get that. Then I'll come back and do my food shopping over, down at there, and then come back. Also, unfortunately, I forgot. I was supposed to give my stepfather. I should have wrote it down, because I forgot. Because the cleaners is closed this Saturday, so the shirts I put in I can't get out until Monday. So, but I'll just wash the shirts that I wore this week. I'll wash them and hang them up to dry, and then just iron them tomorrow with my pants, and I'll just wear that stuff this week. Okay, so that'll be that. And what else? I think. Oh yeah, Wonder. Excuse me. Wonder Man. On the 27th, they dropped 8 episodes. They dropped the whole 8 episodes on Tuesday, I believe. This is, I think, the 27th. So I think I'll have to watch it to see how it is. I think I'll watch it and see how it is, especially after the first episode. It's supposed to be 8 episodes, so I'll watch it and check that out. Look forward to seeing that, how that plays out. And also, like I said, there, I think that's it. I think for this, maybe I'll do a video or something or some shorts for my for this channel and for my about Paul's Views and Opinions channel. I'll do that, and I think that's it. It's going to be a very brief weekend. Like I said, everybody's expecting the snow tomorrow, so that's why I'm going to go out and do my shopping and stuff, get my butt back in the house. Okay, and I think that's it. So hopefully, like I said, if I watch Fallout, record it, my reaction to it before I go out, and then maybe when I come back, I can start editing it. Okay, so I think that's about it. So again, you can look for the my He-Man reaction. I uploaded that last night, the Masters of the Universe trailer, and my Paul's Views and Opinions panel. I'll put a thing about the Mets 2 trades. That's on that video is on my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Follow the link in the description box. Okay, so I'll just have Fallout, and maybe I'll do some videos for my Paul's Views and Opinions channel, YouTube Shorts for that, and also my for this channel. Okay, so anyway, hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe. Like I said, I know the snowstorm is coming to New York, this area, so in the Northeast. So you got to be careful. And like I said, we'll see how it plays out. More likely, we'll go to work because even if it's 8 inches of snow, as long as the trains are running, then I can get to work. Then I'll go. Like I said, if the train is shut down, then I'm staying home. That's just the simple fact of it. And they'll tell us. I'm sure they'll make an announcement because we have our work phones with us now at home that they gave us for the new company that we're working for, CBRE. So if there's like an emergency or something, say that the trains are not running or something, because I'm sure they'll announce that in Sunday morning or Monday morning and stuff. We'll know. They'll make an announcement if the city decides to shut down transit for a little bit to dig out or whatever. Then we'll know. And then if they have to stay home, we'll stay home. But more likely, we're going to work. So I'll just put on my work boots and stuff and bundle up and trudge out there to work and stuff. And, it is what it is. So snowstorms don't stop people like they used to in the past. So anyway, so and I also, I'm supposed to get a link. Hopefully, my brother, his daughter's getting married next month in Florida, and I'm probably not going to go to that. But I told him to have his daughter send me the link to their registry so I can buy them something really nice for her and her partner. So I want just that's all. Send me the link. He said he's going to see his daughter this weekend. So I told him, just tell her to text me the link and stuff, and then I'll formally, because I'm probably not going to go, because that money I spend on going all the way down to Florida, I could just use that money to buy them something really nice and stuff. So I'll do it that way. Okay, I'll just buy them something really nice. They're supposed to send me the link to their registry. So what I'll do, I can just open up the link, because he didn't send me the link to the wedding invitation thing. So I'll just decline it, and just when I get the registry, I'll buy them something first, and then I'll send them the thing, tell them that I'm not going, so they know that I'm not, because they have to know, I think, by a certain time how many people are going, so they can order the food and all that other stuff. So I know my nieces are going and stuff, so because they're going to be in a bridal party and stuff, so I let them go and have a good time and stuff. Okay, but I'll buy them something really nice. Okay, I'll just use that money that I would spend on the hotel and the plane ticket and all that stuff. Let's use that money to buy them something really nice, a really nice wedding gift for them. Okay, which I think they'll appreciate. Okay, so anyway, so I told my brother he's gonna, like I said, see his daughter this weekend and have him send me the link, and then I'll just tell him, I'll buy them something really nice and stuff. So they have it really nice. So anyway, Hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and be, especially with the travel, with the snow and all that stuff. Okay, so in the description box are links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Bob Views and Opinions. If you check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my. I'm not going to say my Patreon anymore because my Patreon I think I'm going to close at the end of the month. Link to my merchandise store where I sell hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow link will take to my merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long. Take care.